All right, happy Monday. Hope you've had a good weekend. For me, it was really busy. Okay, today's going to be a wee bit of a. It's going to be just a wee talky video. Yes, these things happen, and it's sometimes just good to, sit down and get it all out. I'm really not sure um, what the way this is going to go, but I thought, yeah, let's wing it because it's another day. You have thoughts each day. And today is one of these days that I feel like, I haven't recorded really for, well, I haven't recorded a video yesterday. Usually I would be ahead of the game. I'd record on the previous day and upload in the morning. And yeah, it's been a good process and I've really enjoyed it. I know it's a wee bit of a delay for yourself, but thing is, it's a process. It's the way I work. And obviously, if you have any comments or anything like that, then I can respond to it. But it's been a very busy weekend. Um, Fortunately, I've had no car for well, when did I drop my car in? I dropped my car in on Thursday. Thursday morning, I dropped my car, and we had a wee problem with the car. There was a problem with the clutch. Whenever changing gears, it would be slower, and then sometimes sometimes it would slip a wee bit, and therefore, I would have to take the car a little bit. I'd have to drive a little bit slower, and wait to get up to the right speed. I mean, it's not good, but especially if you're in traffic, but it's one of these things. Thankfully, the mechanic was able to take it. And I also had a problem with the bonnet. I was unable to open the bonnet. You put the key in the front of the car and then open the latch. And unfortunately, that was broken. And I wasn't able to get into the underneath the bonnet to see what was happening. So left the car off, and thankfully on Sunday night I got the car back. While it was with the mechanic, he also discovered that there was a broken spring. Not good, but it had to be done. And I've got the MOT on Wednesday, so hopefully it'll be all right. So other than that, I had a good friend over, and him and we share some of the same passions. We're into the likes of photography and video work, and I persuaded him to get a drone. He really loves that thing, but I seen how his computer was working, and I was like, he currently runs Windows, and yeah, I was thinking maybe switching to Linux might be a little bit better for him because things were working extremely slow. I mean, it was like he wasn't really able to do much with it. So I installed Linux. I tried Ubuntu, and yeah, after I managed to get that installed, no problem. Um, we end up I end up trying to install. I end up trying to install DaVinci Resolve. So downloaded DaVinci Resolve and extracted it. Tried running it. I was trying to use the terminal to install, which technically that's what it says to do. So unfortunately, what was happening is I ended up getting a wee. I got a sign up saying that there was whenever I was trying to install when I was trying to install whenever I was trying to install DaVinci Resolve on Ubuntu, I said there was some missing packages, and it listed the packages that I needed to install. And so I was trying to sort of install them, etc. And after I tried to install them, and I restarted the computer, the whole thing wouldn't work. And that's not good. I mean, obviously, I didn't manage to I didn't manage to install DaVinci Resolve properly. And then I'd also try to use KDN Live, which is basically another video editor. And yes, you know, if that one had worked, then that would have been fine, because all he really wanted to do was do some video editing. So unfortunately, I had to scratch that idea, and then I end up installing Linux Mint. So Mint installed, and then I tried the same thing. I went and downloaded DaVinci Resolve. Okay, both are Debian based, and unfortunately, I had the same problem. So that's not good. I basically tried to install the missing packages, and then I tried restarting again, and it pretty much borked the system. So that wasn't fun. So now, because my friend is really wanting to get back into doing the video editing, obviously I don't really have time to mess around too much more. And so back to Windows 11 he goes. It's kind of annoying. I really wish that he was able to get DaVinci Resolve working on this computer. I was thinking they'd have. I was thinking it would have more, you know, it would have more fun. I mean, I got him so interested in using Linux. If this computer was mine, yes, I could maybe spend a little bit more time on it. But because he really wants to get back to making videos, I just had to reinstall Windows 11, and that was fun as well. So in the end, you know, I managed to USB disk, and then I basically starting to install Windows 11. Whenever I'm installing Windows 11, I think it's actually best to use a local account. So that's what I did. Whenever you're installing Windows 11, in order to do that, basically hold Shift F10, and then you type, after you've done the majority of it, you come to the likes of your location setup. So you press Shift F10, and then that'll bring out a command prompt up, and then you type OOBE/bypass NRO, and hit enter. So after you've typed that, you can then type ipconfig/release, and then that will allow you to install with the local account. You'll be able to type your username, obviously, and then you type your password. If only Microsoft made this a lot easier, then that would have been nice. Not everybody wants to be using a Microsoft account. I didn't know the details for my friends with Microsoft account, so it's not something I really wanted to be asking too much. I mean, yes, I'm setting it up for him. All I need to know is my friend wanted an account, and then I created a local account. Because I've installed a new version of Windows, it says this is basically a not active copy of Windows. What's nice is because this computer has already had Windows on it, what it actually does, it actually automatically authenticates. You know, I mean, it's nice that it does this, but it almost makes you feel like you've done something wrong, and it's definitely not a good thing to have. I don't like that feeling that, hey, you know, you've just installed a fresh version of Windows. It's not activated. Yes, it might take a bit of time, but you know, it's not nice. Not nice having that sort of feeling. You've done something wrong. You have this watermark, and if you have that, you know, obviously, you know, it's their operating system. You've decided to install it, but it's just not a nice feeling. So yes, it's been a weekend, and thankfully we managed to get through it. These things are sent to try us, and fair enough. I mean, I'm into my technology, and if these things don't try us, then what use is it? I mean, it's a whole thing of learning something. Um, you know, you can find out what works, what doesn't work, and if something doesn't work, then it's fun. It's something. It's like a puzzle, being able to sort something out, and that's what I like. It's technology can be a bit of a challenge sometimes. It might do your head in, but it still could be a challenge. That's enough for me and my crazy weekend. Anyways, hope you have a good day, and I'll see you tomorrow.